Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are committed to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And y'all, some of y'all are moderators. If you come across a comment that seems out of order, disrespectful, and nasty, people can disagree. But if it's a nasty comment and you know it's a nasty comment, go ahead and remove the comment or hide that person from the channel, because I don't need it. I cannot catch all of these nasty comments. So if you come across one, and if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you will, and you are a moderator, please remove the comment, because we don't need it. Well, we woke up to the news that the mayor of New York City, Mayor Eric Adams, has been indicted on federal charges of fraud and bribery. Well, I'm just going to be honest, y'all. When this came out, at first they said that indictment was sealed. And I got really scared because I thought, oh my goodness, what has he done? Now, this might sound strange, but I'm going to say I was relieved to find he had not been out here bothering children or women or men. He was doing what these politicians of both races, black and white people, do. They do this all the time. I'm not shocked, but I don't believe this is the only reason he's in trouble. But let's just go through what they are saying about it. And this is from U.S. News. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been charged with 5 counts connected to improper campaign contributions, according to a sweeping indictment unsealed Thursday morning. Eric Adams, the defendant, sought and accepted illegal campaign contributions in the form of nominee or straw contributions, meaning that the true contributors conveyed their money through nominal donors who falsely certified they were contributing their own money, the indictment states. Okay. As a result of those false certifications, Adams' 2021 mayoral campaign received more than $10 million in public funds, the indictment alleges. Adams faces 1 count of wire fraud, 1 count of conspiracy, 2 counts of solicitation of a contribution from a foreign national, and 1 count of bribery, according to the indictment. Charges that expose the mayor to significant prison time if convicted. Well, they haven't done anything with Donald Trump, who is a convicted felon, not indicted, convicted, who's running around here running his mouth, running for president. But nobody's talking about his jail time. But yet they're going to tell us about the prison time of the mayor. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. And I just want to point something out about a lot of the black American descendants of slavery who are retired and who are at home watching CNN all day. They pay attention to what these white experts, so-called, come on CNN and say. So they're sitting up here wondering, how is he a convicted felon running for president? Okay? So I'm just saying, I just thought I would throw that out. Because their grandsons, Spider and Quandarius and Slangfoot, they went to jail and did their time for what they did. And they ought to be able to vote, but they can't even vote. But you got somebody that's a convicted felon who hasn't even served his time yet running for president. So I think they think there's something wrong with that, and I do too. Back to the article. Prosecutors say Adams accepted more than $100,000 in improper benefits, none of which were publicly divulged as required. Adams vowed to continue to serve his duties. My day-to-day will not change, he said. Adams spoke surrounded by supporters and later took questions from the press. "Everyone who knows me knows I follow campaign rules and I follow the law," he said. Adams' lawyer, Alex Sparrow, said in a statement, "We have known for some time that they would try to find a way to bring a case against Mayor Adams. Yesterday, more improper leaks. Today, they emailed us a summons and created the spectacle of a bogus raid. And very soon they will no doubt hold an hour-long dog and pony show presser rather than appear in open court." Well, okay. Very New York style, I would think. He continued, "Federal judges call them out all the time for spinning in front of the cameras and tainting jurors. But they keep doing it because they can't help themselves. The spotlight is just too exciting. We will see them in court." Adams is the first sitting New York City mayor to ever face charges. Many of the accusations relate to Adams's relationship with wealthy foreign business people and Turkish officials. Turkey is always involved in this. Every time a scandal comes up in the United States about bribery or officials taking money, it seems like Turkey is always involved. Turkey is a Muslim country, so put a pin in that. The alleged conduct predates Adams' time as mayor when he served as Brooklyn Borough president up through his campaign for mayor and during his time in office. In 2014, Eric Adams, the defendant, became Brooklyn Borough president. The indictment begins. Thereafter, for nearly a decade, Adams sought and accepted improper, valuable benefits such as luxury international travel, including from wealthy foreign business people and at least one Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. So they're saying that it started back when he was the borough president of Brooklyn and it carried through up until now. So they've been watching him. By 2018, Adams, who had by then made known his plans to run for mayor of New York City, not only accepted but sought illegal campaign contributions to his 2021 mayoral campaign, as well as other things of value from foreign nationals, it continues. As Adams' prominence and power grew, his foreign national benefactors sought to cash in on their corrupt relationships with him, particularly when, in 2021, it became clear that Adams would become New York City's mayor. It continued, Adams agreed, providing favorable treatment in exchange for the illicit benefits he received. After his inauguration as mayor of New York City, Adams soon began preparing for his next campaign, including by planning to solicit more illegal contributions and granting requests from those who supported his 2021 mayoral campaign with such donations. I'm going to be honest, y'all. This sounds very petty to me. It sounds very flimsy. All of them accept campaign contributions. And now they have it in the presidential election where you can just put in as much money as you want to. But they're going to nickel and dime this man. Now, probably what he did was illegal, but it seems phony and very flimsy based on this. Well, he got benefits. Sometimes that benefit, just like Clarence Thomas, riding around on these expensive vacations on jets and things, they buying him houses and stuff like that. He's on the Supreme Court, and they haven't indicted him. But it goes to show that they really watch these black politicians. They want to have something on you for when they get ready to get rid of you. Federal agents seized the mayor's phone Thursday morning, Spiro told ABC News. He has not been arrested and looks forward to his day in court, Spiro said. They sent a dozen agents to pick up a phone when we would have happily turned it in. See, that lets you know right there this is really, really bogus. I agree with the mayor. Of course, I don't know, but I have my opinion. Adams called the accusations entirely false in a taped speech addressed to New Yorkers on Wednesday night and said he would fight the indictment with every ounce of my strength and my spirit. He also said he would not resign as mayor. I always knew that if I stood my ground for all of you, that I would be a target, and a target I became, Adams said. Okay, y'all are going to get my analysis of this, even though you didn't ask for it. Number one, anytime Turkey is involved, you really have to watch the money. Turkey is, I said it was a Muslim country. It's not a Muslim country. It's supposed to be a secular country, but Islam is the main religion. Almost 99% of the Turkish people are Muslims. So make of that what you will. Also, Turkey is supposed to be neutral in the Russia-Ukrainian war, but Turkey has close ties to Russia. Turkey also has close trade and economic relations with Iran, another one of America's and Israel's enemies. So anytime anybody is doing business with Turkey and they get caught, or for whatever reason they make it into a crime so those people can be punished, I think it sends a message to the Turkey officials that we're going to cut off any ties you have in the United States. This is not the first time somebody was involved in some kind of foreign relations affair with Turkey and got in trouble. The person thought what they were doing was legal, then all of a sudden, no, it wasn't legal. It's a bribe. It's a fraud. You're in trouble. But I believe that's a part of it. And the main thing is that Turkey is a supporter of Hamas, according to my research. And we know that Hamas is responsible for the mess that's going on in Gaza. Turkey is reportedly also supportive of Hezbollah. And Israel and Hezbollah are at war now. So Turkey is somehow tied up in the anti-Israel campaigns that are going on over there now. So that might be a part of what's going on in the fallout with Mayor Adams. We shall see. And then to top all of this off, and I believe this is very important too, Mayor Eric Adams has handled the migrant crisis in New York City very, very poorly. The people in New York City are frustrated, they're angry, and they feel helpless as to what to do with all those people coming into the city, doing stuff that people never did in New York City, going into stores, robbing stores, breaking into stores, and taking the stuff down the street and selling the stuff, and all over the city, filth all over the city, all of those homeless people. They've always had a homeless problem in New York City. They've always had that, but it hasn't been to the extent that it is now. The manner in which he has handled this migrant crisis probably close to disastrous. They don't want the people of New York to turn on the city the way the people in Chicago have done. And I think the people in New York are close to doing it because they are having the homeless people, those people all over on the east side where the truly wealthy live. And so it's just become a problem, and he doesn't seem to know what to do. So I think these are two of the factors, and there may be others. So I think the goal now is to have Mayor Adams so wrapped up in legal problems that he doesn't run for mayor for a second term. I think he has another year in office. So I believe they're going to take that year to tie him up in legal conundrum so he can't get out of it, so they can get another mayor. Somebody who will at least put a better face to it. Because he has come across as being incompetent, really. And I think the country looks at it that way. Because he hasn't seemed to have known what to do with that migrant crisis. Okay, that's what I think. I think it's a combination of things, but I think the migrant crisis is at the top of what's going wrong with Mayor Adams right now. That's what I think, but let me know what you think. Thank you for listening. Leave a comment and have a good day.